right, guys, this is Eric, the OBX Picker. I'm here today, and I've actually got a little different type of video today. I am going to show you some of what I sold today, but I did want to kind of give you a tour a tour of a couple places here locally. I know everybody's tired of sitting inside, so I thought I would drive around where I live and kind of show you some sights of what we have here locally. So come on, hop in the car, let's go. Give you a little tour of the town. Okay, guys, as far as what sold, I'm going to go ahead and do a briefly what I sold today. The first item going out is this Brainiacs. This is a complete set. It's supposed to improve your memory and math and numerous things. It's put out by Mike Beister, and it's basically a DVD set. I figure with all the homeschooling stuff going on, I'd picked this up a while back. Went out for $27 total. So that was shipping and everything included. So homeschool stuff right now obviously is hot because of the what's going on. Everybody's at home. So that's some stuff that went out with that. Finally sold another one of these carousel horses. These things, this one actually is cool. It has a mermaid on the side. This is put out by PJ Carousel out of New Bern, Virginia. If there's anybody watching from Virginia, there used to be a factory there that was made. It actually is signed on the back. It says MC Phelps. It's actually Michelle Phelps is the sculptor and the painter. And it also has PJ Carousel little insignia there on the back. This one I actually took a best offer on for 42. I sent out an offer for 42. It's kind of a little bit rarer piece, but I will tell you guys, I am having to rethink my packing on these. I bought about 50 of these at a yard sale a while back, had about $2 a piece into each one, and I've sold quite a few of them, probably about half of what I have, but I've also broke 4 of them. So shipping, the thing that's kind of tough with these guys is these legs. You have to be very careful to wrap the legs because I guess they impact because they can slide up and down, and they impact on the bottom of the box or whatever. I triple boxed one last time and wrapped this thing up and it still broke. So when you're shipping fragile, it's always a risk. So I'm getting some packing peanuts today. Gonna foam wrap the whole thing, packing peanuts in on the inner box and put another box on the outside a little bigger with some foam around that as well. Hopefully that'll do the trick. and marked fragile. Not that that means anything. Sometimes I wonder if fragile doesn't mean kick me please, but anyway. Guys, one of the other items I have going out today is something I've had for a little while. I saw this in my local thrift. This is a new with tags, Castelli. This is a biker jersey, and they actually have this in the kids section because it looks so small. But obviously we know it's not a kids thing. That thing went out for $16.15 free ship, and it basically weighs nothing. It'll ship out in a little padded envelope, no problem. Probably about maybe 3 ounces. So if you see those cycling jerseys around, mad at Part-Time Pickers, who I saw first sell one, and I jumped on it myself and got one. I had another, this is a shoe sale. These are the Rockports. It's funny, in the listing I actually have Get Your Kicks is what these things are actually kind of light, and they're in really good condition. Sold those for $15.05 plus shipping going out. And next item I got up is this retail arbitrage item. This is an item I got from Kmart. It's an exit stopper malfunction door alarm, and this thing is really good. Sold for $59.99 plus shipping on that. I got this for $1. So great flip for me today on that. The next item I have up is this Kodak Easy Share, and this item actually went out for $12.99 free ship. I got this for, I believe, $2, and I've had it for a long time, so happy to see it go. Would love to have a little bit better profit on it, but that's an Easy Share, like docking station. Next item I have up, this one actually came out of my death pile. I dug in there and found that I had an extra puzzle in there, so that's always good. This is a used puzzle. It does have everything in the bag, and it was sealed up. The owner said all the pieces were there. I picked this up for a yard sale, 50 cents. Sold for $8.60 plus shipping on top. So buyers all in for $18. And the last one I'm going to show you today is this item. This is Walt Disney World bag. I picked this up from a local thrift for $4. And this thing sold for $45 free ship. It's in pretty good shape. Not a ton of wear. There is a little bit of wear right on the top zipper there, but you can't see it because Mickey's all lit up. So MICKEYMOUSE, thank you very much for the $45 sale. Guys, if you find Disney branded products, most of the time, especially if they're a little older, they will sell for sure. And I do have a few other items going out that I've already packaged up. There are actually some retail arbitrage grocery items that I picked up. And guys, there are some things, I'll just give you a hint. Scan your grocery aisle, especially if it's things that you look in there and say, man, they don't have a lot of that. Now, I'm not talking about toilet paper or hand sanitizer, but just a little clue. I was in the grocery store the other day, happened to scan a few items, and lo and behold, there's some things there that have some good profit. So be on the lookout when you're out grocery shopping. If you are like me and you're a reseller, I scan almost everything, to be honest. Like, I don't discriminate against most things. There are some things I won't sell. I don't really deal in any kind of an adult industry stuff. Like, I don't want to get involved in any of that. And, you know, for me, have my own morality that I look at and say, man, there's certain items that I just wouldn't promote. But outside of that, you know, if it can be flipped, if we can find it and find it at a decent cost and it makes sense to do so, man, why not? I was watching a couple guys the other day, and they were talking about what would you flip or what do you sell? And I was like, I sell everything, to be honest. Like, if it ain't nailed down, we're going to try to flip it, especially in the time we're in now. I mean, guys, where there's not a lot of sourcing opportunities. I've seen other guys that are flipping puzzles from Walmart. I'll just tell you, in the grocery store, there are some items. Now, I'm not talking about things that'll get you banned. Like, don't try to send stuff into Amazon if you if you're not unlocked on it. But there are a few grocery items that are doing really well right now for me. So thank you guys for watching. Let me drop this in before we get out of here. So today, death of the death pile. We're in day 18. I have a total listed of 152 items, and I've sold 18 because I had one more today. So I do thank you guys for watching and keeping up with what's going on my 30-day challenge. Hopefully it's an encouragement to you to continue to list what you have. And man, might as well get rid of it, because hopefully before too long we'll be back to normal and can go back to sourcing. And man, what a relief when you've got that mountain listed and you can go in and start a new mountain. No, my plan is to definitely do a lot better of I watched somebody, and I don't know whose quote this is, so don't quote me on it, but they were talking about profits versus projects. And, you know, for me, one of my downfalls has been in growing my death pile is sometimes I take on too many projects rather than just looking for the items that I can flip and move on, that are easier to list, easier to ship. But like I've said before, sometimes you just can't help yourself. You see something, you're like, I'll take that. I've got a whole bag of sewing patterns that are just sitting in the room back there, and there's probably 60, 70 sewing patterns there. And am I going to take time to go through each one and see if there's one that's more valuable? I only paid, gosh, less than $5 for the whole thing. So, you know, what I need to do is just lot them up and let her eat. Like, get them out of here. Get them listed. At least if they're listed and they're hanging out, it's different than if they're just hanging out, not listed. So encourage you guys to list. I'm going to shoot just a little bit of footage of the hometown and where I live. We'll drive around as we go to the post office. It'll be on the beginning of this video. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.